Hello again, BGFH, back for part 3 of our tower town, Craterville, whatever, tour here. At least of what has been built so far. We've looked at City Hall and the sports building so far. The next building that I created was a kind of living area, kind of an apartment complex, as it were. So in a tower city, you're not going to have just streets of houses and stuff like that. You're going to have, everyone's going to live in kind of apartment type dwellings. So down here we've got, it's kind of meant to be like a parking garage area if there were vehicles. Again, I know this is Minecraft, I know there's not vehicles, but I'm kind of building this from a more modern kind of perspective, so that's kind of like what they would have. And we got our rental office here, or our housing office. A couple of reception areas and places people can sit down and do whatever they need to do. Not too shabby. And then if we head back over here, there's just a little, couple chairs out here if you want to sit back and chat with somebody, BS a little bit or whatever. Nice little, tiny little garden area, or a tiny little sitting area out here. Now we'll head up to the apartments themselves. So again, I'm not going to go through every room of every apartment because I've done a lot of carbon copy, different floor plan designs. The large part is trying to figure out, you make a frame for the building, and then within that divide it up into different, clusters that would make sense. So I came up with a design for, okay, for this part of the, for this side of the building, I can get about like 3 or 4 apartments. For this side, the way it works, I'd have a big, I'd have more, maybe a 2-bedroom apartment here, and then I'd have small ones over here. So, there's a little bathroom here. These are supposed to be showers. I know they're tiny, but again, working with what you have in Minecraft, just to kind of represent something. But, so that's one apartment. But yeah, so like what I would do is, like, I figured it out on this floor. And then, so over here I've got 3, so I've got 3 apartments, and I would just vary them up. So again, you see this one is pretty similar. Not all of them have wooden floors. Usually it's some kind of different colored carpet. But these first couple have wooden floors so far. Let's see if the third one does. Oh, yep. So this floor you get wooden carpet. So again, pretty much the same layout. Maybe a little difference here and there in a couple placements or bookshelves or paintings, something like that. So then this area here, due to the way the building had to be shaped to fit in this circular crater, I ended up saying, okay, well, this is going to be where our bigger apartments are going to be. So this is, in this little area over here is always going to be kind of a 2-bedroom apartment on every floor. So you come in here, you've got your kitchen, you've got, your living area, and then if I go over here, I've got a bathroom, I've got a bedroom, and where is the other? Oh, yeah, that's right. So then I got a door over here. So, a little smaller bedrooms, but if people want a 2-bedroom kind of an apartment, there you go. So once I had that figured out, well, let's see, we got a couple more to go here on this floor. So we'll just keep following it around clockwise. Back to a more 1-bedroom design, but a little bigger. There's a bedroom there, pretty simple. And our big living area, pretty wide open. And we got our kitchen. And our bathroom. So all of these are really variants of... Okay, that's it. So like I said, all these floors, I pretty much followed the same floor plan as far as making, as far as making the general apartment. This is how big each one of these apartment sections are going to be. But then I would just play around a little bit with varying up the floor plan within each little apartment itself. So, wait, did I... Oh, okay. Oh, that one doesn't have... Oh, I just noticed an error, and I do have glass in my inventory, so I am going to fix that. I saw there was no glass in that window. And there we go. There's our bedroom there. So, that is the first floor of the apartment complex. And they follow pretty much the same design. Like I said, I'll poke around a few of them here for you. So this would probably be a good building to kind of talk a little bit about, like more about the background, or how I kind of came up with this whole tower thing idea. Like I said, I mean, it's just I kind of wanted to build a big tower type structure, and we had this crater kind of thing, and so I just said, well, let's run with it, and I'll build a city out of it. And it was a really interesting idea of trying to figure out, okay, what do I put in each building? What do I need to have? What do I want to have? What sort of redundancy do I want? Because originally I was going to have, you know, like the cafeteria for the school and a gym and whatever, but it's like, well, no, if you plan that right, you have your, you know, I've got my school, which I'll show in the next video. That is right next door on the other side of the sporting arena area. So they can just walk next door. Like I said, the ground floor is a cafeteria, and the floors above, you can choose whatever sport you want to do for Phi Ed or whatever, or any kind of, you know, team events. So here's our double two-bedroom apartment again. Just, you know, different variations and little floor plan differences and colors, different carpets, different decorations. Try to vary them up a little bit, but you know, like I said, any kind of modern complex, this is what you get. I mean, you have set floor plans for what you have, and that's pretty much what it is. So again, very similar look into the floor below. But yeah, so I mean, the school, it's like, well, okay, I don't really have to have that. So then, you know, it's like, okay, what do I need? I need, and like I said, I'm not even done with this city by a long shot. So I've got my civil services building, you know, my city hall. I've got residential. I've got sporting and entertainment. I've got a shopping center. I'm working on a combination of, I'm not sure, I'm drawing a blank on the word that I would use. Basically, I got a courtroom, a, you know, police station area, fire department, and a prison that I haven't built yet. So I've got that all in, you know, in one building. I have to build a hospital yet. I want to build a clinic and hospital because you need that. I suppose I can go back here. And then that front area where you saw those kind of sandstone towers that are just kind of hanging out, or pillar tower things or whatever. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I thought about having it to be like a kind of hotel thing at one time. I thought about maybe making it like a church or something. And originally I was thinking about making it a church. See, so this one is a little different. I started switching it up a little bit here. A little bit of different floor plan. Wait, do we have... Oh, okay, so we got the kitchen there, bathroom there, okay. Yeah, so I switched it up, I started switching up the pattern a little bit, because I kind of got tired of the floor plan from before. But yeah, so that area that I haven't developed at all yet is I don't know what that's gonna be, because like I said, originally I wanted to make it like a temple or like churchish area kind of thing. But then, you know, my friend's got this big old tower temple kind of thing that I could use. You know, again, I don't have to reduplicate. If he's got this crazy huge, you know, churchish temple kind of thing, why not use that? You know, the people from this village, they can just head on through to the center thing, hang a left, and they're at the temple. So maybe I won't do that, and I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna use that front corner space for. The front area in front of City Hall is going to be some sort of a park area, so that's going to be left open. I'm not going to put a tower there. It's just you're going to come down some steps that I haven't built yet, and you're going to kind of come down in this park area. You would walk through the park or whatever, and then you would hit into the front entrance of City Hall, where we started this series off to begin with. So, I didn't go in that last one, but like I said, I don't have to go into every single apartment. I'm sure you've gotten the idea by now. Pretty similar. I'll just pop into these real quick just to see. Yeah, so we got this one, you know, try to vary up the different looks and textures of them a little bit. Throw some bookshelves in, throw some decorations in, try to vary them up, give each one its own little personality for the different people who live in them. That kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not going to take you through each one of these. But yeah, so this is my apartment complex for the residents of this tower town. And oh, okay, so we are at the top floor up here, so I guess we can just pop into a couple of these just for completion's sake. Again, like I said, pretty similar design. This is probably one of the more bland buildings. You'll notice too, actually that's a thing I haven't talked about yet, is that, like I said, I'm doing, as we're touring these, I'm doing them in order of when they were built. So a lot of, especially these first 3 or 4 buildings are fairly, I guess, fairly simple, for lack of a better word. I need to put some paintings in there. But you know, they're, for lack of a better word, they're a little bit more simple, a little straightforward. Not a whole lot of extra decoration or a lot of like intricacy in the building itself, which you will definitely see more of in the final building or two that I will show before wrapping up this kind of series of tours, and especially when you see what my friend has built in his structures. Like I said, even in those, I just gave you a little peek of the outside when I turned around in the first video of this little tour. That guy, he has done just, I mean, the thing he's really good at is he does just crazy, really intricate structural designs, whereas a lot of what I've done so far has focused on some sort of modern realism, and like every room or building has to kind of have a purpose, and I've kind of stuck more of like a realistic architectural style, whereas, you know, he's not afraid to kind of just take with whatever kind of cool huge design he comes up with and runs with it, which I think is great, because like I said, I'm kind of jealous of some of the structures he's built. And I'm hoping to do a co-op walkthrough with some of his stuff here soon as well. So, but with that, I'm going to end this video. This is the apartment complex, and I will see you again in the next video for the next building.